Hello, and welcome to Don SIzzlini's kitchen. I'm Don SIzzlini. This is my brother.
Oh, Mickey Chopolini.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what we have for you today is a delicious brioche French toast. Now this loaf here we made at home. We'll show you how to make it later, but for now what you're gonna need is 2 eggs, some vanilla. It's gonna be a pinch, just a little bit to give it a little extra kick. You're gonna need about half a teaspoon of cinnamon, about 3/4 of a cup of half and half or whole milk, depending on what your mood is. And yeah, that's about it. And 2 tablespoons of cane sugar, of course.
And also however many slices of brioche bun you want.
That's right. We're gonna make 4 slices, maybe 5 this time around, so you'll see that. Okay, that's right.
Alright. Cool.
Okay, so first things first, cut the brioche buns. That's a good lad. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to make it nice and thick so it can absorb that deliciousness, okay?
Oh, it is thick.
Now you go ahead and cut the last one while I prepare the rest of this, okay?
And pop goes Diego.
Okay. So I prefer to beat the eggs first before I add in the other seasoning.
Now, of course you would like to beat them.
Now, I don't normally do my own beatings by hand, but you know, on this particular occasion.
The one time he actually does get his hands dirty.
Now don't you dare incriminate me, okay?
I'm sorry, boss. It's just, usually you send us out to do the dirty work.
That's right. You'll never catch me cutting my own Never mind.
Well, you show us how it's done and then the rest of it's on us.
Okay. So here's our pinch of vanilla. A tiny amount. Now we've got half a teaspoon of cinnamon here.
Half.
That's right, half.
Alright, then you're gonna beat it again? Over the head?
As soon as I'm ready. Now 2 tablespoons of brown sugar.
2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 beaten eggs.
Whoops. That was a close one, huh?
Check it out, boss. This one's real thin. Because if I left it alone, it was gonna be really big. Like real thick.
It should be okay.
Like that. That's real thick, isn't it?
That's pretty thick.
Yeah, so I cut it in half.
I'm telling you, these kids, man, they need approval for everything these days.
Hey! We hardly ever get any approval.
And you want to make sure you get all this chunkiness out of it. So make sure you beat it nice and smooth. What?
Why not use a whisk?
Do I look like I would use a whisk? Actually, I would have used one before, but that's not the point.
Alright, well, I mean...
Well,
whiskers.
no, you could use a whisk if you like, but well, I've got a fork in my hand, so I'm using a fork.
Oh. Well, alright then. Huh.
Okay. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna add about 3/4 of a cup of this here half and half. Another quarter.
Oh look, it's the Milky Way.
Okay, let's get all this stuff out of the way here. Okay.
And the boss whisks away.
Okay. Now you Give me some butter, because we're going to need to put a little bit of butter to coat the pan before we put this in there. So you're going to put these in here and you're going to make sure they get nice and absorbed.
Oh my. I'll soak it up real good, real quick.
That's right, nice and absorbent. That's what's great about this brioche is that it absorbs a lot of this wonderful stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I like how you said that. It's wonderful stuff. I assume it has no name. Like a horse with no name.
Don't even start with me.
Oh.
Okay, so these are ready. So we're gonna go ahead and put these in that wonderful pan over there. Okay.
So what are we doing here, boss? Are we gonna wait for it to go a little red or
Brown.
Brown?
It starts to brown, that's right.
Okay.
Once it starts to brown, you can flip them over. I mean, you can tell from the sound of it when it's starting to get there, you know what I mean? See, like that one's not quite there yet, so you know the others aren't either.
Don't mind the one right over there. That one's a little brown only because it's the end of the bun.
The loaf? The loaf.
A loaf, right?
That's
Loaf. Righto.
Okay, so these are ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out.
Why are you pushing it down there like that?
Make sure it has a good contact with the surface, you know. Gives it a good old fashioned.
A good old-fashioned pressing.
That's right.
He's a man with a plan.
He's into discipline. He's got a Bible on his hand and a beard on his chin.
That's right.
Okay, so it's good. Okay, so there it is. This is a wonderful brioche French toast, and it didn't take more than like 15 minutes to get this all ready. So we're gonna go ahead and ladle this out onto some plates and enjoy it with some wonderful maple syrup. Go ahead and get over there and get some, would you? Oh, there's not a whole lot in there.
No, I think it's enough.
That's depressing. We have no maple syrup.
Cinnamon maple syrup.
How dare you?
What?
Okay,
Well, it's not my kitchen.
whatever. What?
I ain't say nothing.
Did you dare do that to me?
Nope. Nuh-uh. Didn't do nothing.
It's okay. No use crying over spilt milk, my mother used to say, you know. Go ahead and pull a few for yourself and I'll pull a couple for me.
I'll take the broken pieces because that's how I feel.
And the corner one, you silly goose.
I'm just about.
Okay. Go ahead and put some maple syrup on there and enjoy this, shall we? Assuming I got anything out of this container here. It's gonna be 30 minutes.
Oh, it's gonna take quite a long time, but oh, there it is. I see it.
You know what they say, I didn't get to where I am without some patience, so. Look at it. That takes forever.
I'm not gonna count.
Bring your plate closer so I can get it on there without having to turn it back over. Well, there we go. Look at that.
My God, this is a whole new definition of drizzling, isn't it?
That's right. I've never seen a drizzle this low before.
Jeez.
But we preach not to be wasteful in this house, you know. In this kitchen we use every bit of the beast. So,
Mr. SIzzlini.
What?
I'm afraid having none and taking it slow is two different things.
Whatever, unimportant. Wow. Well, that's good. The texture of this is pretty damn good. Thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure serving you. If you like what you saw, leave a comment down below and subscribe for future episodes. There'll always be something unique and delicious. Until next time, this is Don SIzzlini's Kitchen.